description. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a proper noob, and I don't want to look like that. Right, so. Ooh. All right, we're good now. Let's move back into it. Let's go to roots. Roots run. So are they all... so I do use the slidey bit. Alright. Start's been the same for these two players at the moment. Does he go the bottom route? Oh! Oh! So he uses... He's used a lot of rockets doing that, actually. That's fascinating. So this is where you've got to balance your time so carefully. Look at that. A little plasma jump. And he manages to get a better time. Jesus Christ. That was pretty damn hot, right? Really hot from root. What's the time differential? It's 3 seconds. It's just this deck. I don't know what the hell Dex did over here, but I'm really looking forward to getting closer to Dex's time. This guy's called Lame. Alright, starts. Again. Nothing different to compare. This middle section here seems to be like, what's your flavor at the moment? All three have been the same. So he's only using one rocket here. He's going to use another rocket, so he's left with 3 rockets at the end. There's one of them gone. You get 5 rockets to play with on this map once you get through the little tunnel. And using them at the right time is absolutely critical. So, nice little work there from Lame. I'll go to Kissel from Russia. I don't think we're going to be seeing much differences in that. This seems to be absolutely standard. If anyone does something different, I'll be very surprised. Well, that's some good speed. What the hell's he doing here? Okay. Alright. Oh, I like that, actually. That was really hot by Kissel. Look at the variance, though, that we're getting in all of these runs so far. So if you're wondering what is the purpose of all this, there's a World Cup for Defrag, which is a mode specifically about movement. You're not fragging. You're trying to do runs and get from A to B as fast as possible. Now the maps are released in rounds, which are scheduled. No players will see the maps before the round starts. And then you have between either 10 or 14 days to get as fast as time as possible. Do those runs mostly anonymously. You sign in, and then you'll see at the end of each round, you get to see the leaderboards and see who is going to win the most points and be the fastest. And this is where we see the people who have the best Quake movement in the world in either VQ3 or CPM. VQ3 you can maybe associate with like Visor or Ranger movement or normal Quake Live movement, whereas CPM is a bit more like Anarchy or a bit more like PQL or Turbo from Quake Live. So it's pretty clean so far, actually, from Gritty. Has he got something fast to show us over here? Picked up a lot of speed, actually. And it's got a really nice plasma up. That was a Grizzly run from Grizzly. Any Jamaican participants? I'm not sure. Damned Light is here. I saw him in chat earlier. A little bit of a slip up at the top there, but looking good still. What's his style? 1 rocket to get across. Trying to go over the boxes. Smooth and clean. Lovely job, Damned Light. Demonor from Poland. Such close times here. Look at that. There's like 0.3 between all these. And we've seen such variance as well in that sort of midsection in terms of our people doing like double rocket jumps or just strafes or plasma jumps even. And it looks like things are going to start getting pretty crazy afterwards. Oh, that was nice. That looked really smooth from Demonor actually at the beginning. Not the fastest drop down we've seen yet. Okay, that was cool. So he's left himself with 2 rockets here. Oh, nice. And he just manages to hit the ground before getting onto that ramp up so that he can properly getting momentum to go up with the plasma. So Nick, this is the guy who designed the round 4 map, and he's actually usually got some cool runs. And this is one of the biggest gaps we've seen between these times, similar to like Grizzly Kissel difference, but Nick has managed to shave off a few seconds, almost getting sub 27. Oh, that looked... Wait, I want to look at that again. That just looked really nice and clean. And he got a bit further to the left then. Oh. Whoa. So he's used so many rockets already, actually. He's only got himself 1 rocket now. Very interesting. He's looked to use all of it in the middle. That looks tense with those little plasma hops as well, actually. Christ. Alright, Sentinel. Wait, where's top 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, alright, we're at number 12 now. Sentinel from Germany. I love that. Those double rocket jumps, though, I find so damn hot. And this Sentinel, first guy with sub 27 that we're seeing in the VQ3 section. Just 1 rocket over here, so he's going to have 3 rockets in the last section, it looks like. Trying to get rid of that one as quickly as he can. Oh, 1500 UPS. That is a lot of speed and a pretty good plasma jump up as well. 26.9. We're getting another 26.9 here in 11th. And it is Berserk who's on this run. You have not missed CPM yet. We're doing VQ3 first, and we're going to move over to CPM shortly thereafter. If you want to get more information on the Defrag World Cup, then please type !DFWC, and you will be taken a link there. My time was about 23 point something seconds in CPM. Nowhere near as good as what we're going to be seeing. Whoa. Looked a little bit like weird, his mouse control just then, but fair enough. Getting himself a very solid time. Now this is where like the times they get cut up a whole bunch more. Like we've dropped like 3/10 quite comfortably there as we now move into top 10, where we're going to see Zerg, I think the Russian streamer for this. Hopefully he's not going to be AFK too long at the beginning of this run. I'll show you guys my run quickly at the beginning. Zerg, please. Zerg, don't troll us now. Do I want to put timescale on this to... Alright. We got there in the end. Give us a long wait right at the beginning. But we'll see that. What's he done to shave off so many seconds? Oh. What the hell? That looked very weird, actually. It didn't even look entirely clean, but it was effective, I guess. We need a lot of speed now, 1450. I think the speed of his plasma jump was very good, but looked just unusual, didn't it? So now we're at number 9. It's at Enter. We're used to see him around a lot. Slick moves there from Enter. Looks like he didn't lose any time at all. We're seeing a lot of these little, I don't know what these kind of routes, not pillars, but like the opposite, like the bars. We've not really seen that much more than 1450 speed. I think he went up to 1480 after the little strafe at the end. But still, you know, looking solid. Now, Brigand from Russia, he drops another, like from here to here, we're losing almost a second of time. And then all of a sudden, these 3 are going to be within a 10th of each other. Then these guys within 2/10 of each other. I'm getting to the high levels. DSS. What's your route? Whoa! That looked kind of neat, actually. I can imagine he would have saved a bit of time right there. That looked very good. Not fast jumps or anything like that, but just very precise. And I like the little rocket jump that we just saw in the midsection of the last section. if that makes sense. That was pretty neat. Jelvan from Belgium. So as we know at the beginning, we've had very little deviation from this. He's, you know, maybe going up one of the little pillars or the other. Or little slopes, I guess you could call them. He's going for the strafe across. It's really about how much speed can you gain here, how optimal can you make all your rocket jumps. He's getting over 1500 UPS just then. We haven't seen people get that fast yet. That was really rapid from him. Now we're moving to number 6. It is Roman. No issues. Yeah, that seems to be the popular route still. We've seen definitely some interesting routes. But I think we found some kind of optimal. That was pretty nice actually. A bit of style right there for Roman. Just outside of the top 5. Now we get to the sub 26s. And still there's a second and a half between 5th and 1st. A second and a half. That's like, that's years of time. Years of time. Right, Yotun. Absolute legend in Defrag. What can he do for us? Nothing too fly there. Nothing too fancy. I like the rocket jump off the wall. I think he would have saved fractions of a second just then. Oh, I guess I got 1500 UPS. Just up the left side of the ramp. Clean the way we like it. Alright, so Ivy. I'll call him Ivy, because otherwise I'm not sure what to call him. He's also 25.9, getting himself 4th, which is a highly, highly, highly respectable amount of time. My mind is struggling to wrap its head around the way that Dex is able to save so much time so far. There must have been some studying going on to work out what was the fastest way to go through the midsection, to be honest, because we saw so many similar times earlier on. And we're seeing a lot of trends there. Now I think this is where it gets even more interesting now. We have got Gopa. He's also been contesting a lot with the biggest of boys in VQ3 Defrag. Oh, he goes for a little early one. Little makes no difference there, I guess. Well, he stays really close to the edge, actually, and really, really close to the right. He's leaving no gaps, following the apexes to perfection. Wow, that was very nice. I think he got a pretty complex little, little double jump, but managing to actually traverse across cleanly is decent. So, a Strangeland in 2nd. He won round 1, and he won round 2. Somehow, he falls a 2nd behind Dex, who was 2nd in round 1 and 2nd in round 2. But, you know what? We've always got to give it up for Strangeland, because he's been an absolute god. But is Dex the real god? Is he the original god? Let's see what Strangeland has. Yeah, he's going for this little technique. A little wall clip as well there. 1560. He's really managed to maximize that speed. And that's definitely going to be one of the reasons he got that. Now, guys, what the hell has happened here with Dex? I have no idea how he's shaved a 2nd off of that. Does he found like a wall in the map that no one else has found? We're going to find out right now. Because this is the god run right here for round 3. Nothing too crazy right now. That just look. Oh, that is so hot. It's not even so different, but the difference is it's making time-wise. It's just been unreal. And he's had a great climb. How has he saved a 2nd, though? How has he saved a 2nd? How? Is it all slowly accumulating across the run, or were there... I've got to watch that again. Because nothing there looks too different from what others are doing, but it's here. This is where stuff gets crazy. That bit's just so fast, I think, compared to everything else. It looks like he saved an enormous amount of time. A lot of people are strafing around that corner, and he gets his rockets out so fast as well. That's just... it is just so rapid. Guys, let's move over to CPM. I will quickly show you guys my crappy little time so you can get an understanding of what it looks like in CPM. I think everything you're going to see, though, in top 20 is going to be significantly faster than this. But this is my measly attempt. And you can see that the run looks a little bit different from the CPM angle. You're probably going to see this bit done very differently. So how can you possibly get faster than that? How can you possibly get faster? Well, we'll find out in a moment. As we move in and see what everyone's sub 21. Hey, Nebula. I think Nebula made top 20. I wanted more though, Nebula. God damn it. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. Let's go. Let's start with Noobs on. Alright, I'm glad to see at least my first section I got kind of right. Oh, he did do a little plasma ground boost. He does another little plasma ground boost. He doesn't do one out of the teleporter. Jesus Christ. That's just fast, isn't it? That's just bloody quick. Nebula, he's getting a couple of hundredths faster. Nothing shocking here. Oh, he goes for the double jump, actually. Triple, in fact. Did he go for... Oh! We haven't seen that yet. Up until now. That was pretty. That was very pretty. I feel like, though... Maybe you lose times from using so many rockets beforehand, but, I mean, it looks damn good, doesn't it? It looks bloody good. I was actually just watching some of the Event Horizon stuff. I was watching Event Horizon 1, and Nebula is in a whole load of the tricks there with Sparky and a bunch of other people. Pat Venus. Is this really his name? Is this genuinely his name? Pat Venus. Don't say that wrong. Nice amount of speed down there. He goes for the double rocket also. Oh, I like that actually. Oh. He just gets his rockets out as fast as he can there. And it looks good from here. He only uses 3 rockets at the end, so maybe he could have gone even faster. Let's move on to smoke, guys. We're seeing like tenths getting taken off here. Nebula's run, I think, has been one of the sexiest so far, though. Style points for Nebula. You can see that. Why can't I do that plasma ground boost? He does another one. God, the amount of speed there. And he gets a rocket right at the bottom. That looked good. That looked really, really good. And those little ground boosts, you see these using a plasma shell on the floor, and it kind of acts as a slippery surface that you can, like, ground strafe off, if that makes sense. You kind of like the movement you're doing with a circle jump before you do the jump. You kind of do that, and you can gain speed through that. I have no idea really how to actually do it myself, but that's essentially what's happening. Tutti frutti. Oh, I like how he got so low to the ground going into tunnel. I thought that was really nice. He goes for the double rocket jump too. Use 3 rockets. Going to use another one very fast. A little plasma ground boost there. pretty smooth. His plasma ground boost there was decent. Let's go to Extend. Russian player. He's the last of the plus 20s. Again, keeping it close to the ground there. Oh. And I love the readjustment of the speed, actually. It's such a minor little movement he did, but it had so much effect just then. Not huge maximum speed, but great effect. And now, all of a sudden, we enter the realms. Ah, and it's Zas, of all people, one of my favorite runners. He's going to be in the top 20. He's probably in the top 15. And he's getting his run up right now. What have we got for us, Zas? Is his midsection going to be any different to the normal? No, it looks fairly standard at this stage. Oh, that was very quick what he did there. Little plasma ground boost. Whoa. He's got so much speed there. I think if he was able to maybe get that angle onto the ramp a bit better, he could have gone even faster, I think. He's given some of the most stylish runs in the past, though. Oh, WWE, seeing him so high up is really pleasing for me. ADR, though. ADR, I think, came third in... Or was it? No, I think he came second in the last round. He's a god in the strafe-only runs. So he's got so many rockets now. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from ADR. Let's have a look. This is something that I had imagined myself doing, but it never became more than that because I haven't got the talent. Let's watch this this last section again. That was brilliant. I love that little... How he managed to do that strafe as well. Oh, amazing. And the rocket jump as well. That was good. That was really, really good. WW. Yeah, the in the midsection, how he does the little clip on the box and just strafes across. I thought that was gorgeous. Oh, I love this guy as well. He's... What? Okay. I mean, we're cool with that. He goes left very fast. Oh, and he's going to do it too. What? Whoa. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again. Holy shit. That was so modest here in this section. No crazy rocket jumps or anything like that. Likes the little plasma work. And here he just goes bananas. He doesn't even need plasma going up there. He's just got so much speed. And it just looked brilliant. Now enters on the case. Nice. Makes that across. That was like we saw with ADR. Interesting the strafing on the right. He's kept giving himself so many rockets, and he's using that rocket to give himself so much speed going up towards the end. I think that was really... That wasn't like as pretty as some of the runs we've seen, but it was super slick. Give himself... We must be nearing top 10 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in the top 10. Hox has just beaten his clanmate Enter into top 10. Don't tell me you're doing the same thing as Zerg. Oh, he's going for the double rocket. Smooth passage with the plasma. 1660. And the plasma right at the end. Solid stuff. I'm wondering, guys, is it going to be 1 rocket in the midsection or 2 rockets in the midsection that we see from Baz? I'm really, really curious what it's going to look like at the top. Ethad, though. This guy's also a pro. So much speed he gets in there. Envious of that. Oh, that clip over the box as well. And a little readjustment of speed to to get through the teleporter. Ooh, gets the jump. Whoa. And that rocket left. He actually kind of jumps into half the ramp and then uses the plasma. He does that. He does that pretty well. Alright, we've got Zerg. He's number 8. Oh, he's not AFK this time. He's going for the clip. No plasma trickery. He's got that one rocket to go. And he just put some plasma. I don't think he needed that plasma at all, but he just had it there in case. You got to do stuff like that. Solid run from Zerg. We got Boss up next. We're approaching the sub-18 region. Again, I don't know how they make that readjustment so good. Whoa, that plasma stuff from Boss was... Whoa. I kind of want to see that midsection from him again, because that looked kind of mad. I don't know if that was plasma ground boost, or if he was doing some other kind of tricks there. That looked like a double plasma ground boost. Just looked very, very nice. And he even had 2 rockets left to the end, like so late, but I mean it helped him get up the ramp very nicely. We've got Cyrax in number 6. See, if the run was just this beginning bit, I would have done really well. But unfortunately for me, the run carried on to the really hard bits. Alright, he's going for the double. Little plasma ground boost. Oh, that was pretty neat. 1800 UPS he had ahead of going through those doors. That's a lot of speed right there. Well, not far ahead of him is Breakout. Now there's only about half a second between 6th and 1st, so not much difference. And I know that Baz was thinking that Woody was going to come out number 1 in this. But we'll take a look. Oh, he goes off the little wall, actually. A quick little teleport jump. Oh, this could be nice. The speed. Did you see? He had almost 2,000 UPS going through that with the double rocket jump. The double rocket jump was perfect as well. That was really, really nice from Breaker. In number 5, we've got Woody here. I know he does some streaming himself. This guy's a bit of a boss. Let's check him out. These like coordinates that he's got here. This seems to be like the optimal route to take. That little box flip. Whoa! Shit. Don't have anything else to describe that. That's my analysis of Woody. I want to check that out again from Woody. So alright, this bit I can see. That's so quick with rocket jumping through. He gets like the little off the ramp going through the door, and he just makes it look decent. Really, really nice Woody. Now we're looking at this is Ender, I think. He's teammates with Strangeland. He's getting number 3. Strangeland got number 2 on VQ3. Yep, he's also going for the clip. No messing about over there, even though he had that little double rocket jump. Plasma at the end. Keeping it super simple right there. And super slick. Alright. This isn't King. Who is this guy from Belarus? I'll just call him Kin, but isn't his name something else? I've got to quickly... Oh, hi chat. I can see you there on the side for some reason. Let me move that a second. Where's my World Cup round 4 gone. Round 3. Of Sharkin. Is that his name? Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright. Of Sharkin. Let's look at his run. He's number 2. So massive props to him. Again, this seems to be the expected way. He's going for a couple of little plasma ground boost there, and more. Lots of very tricky. Oh, it gets over the 2000 UPS limit as well. So let's have a quick another look. He's shaving some time off Ender as well. Let's quick another look at his. I won't be able to say it properly, guys. I'm sorry. I'll just call him Kin, okay? Because that's what he seems to have in his name. Little plasma ground boost over here. Seems to be helping him change direction quite effectively. Tidy. Alright, let's do it, guys. Let's look at number 1. It is Baz. He won round 1. He won round 2. And he is winning goddamn round 3. This guy is an absolute god. Let's see what he's got for us. Just want to sit and enjoy for a moment. Whoa, what the hell? It looked like he could have gone even faster as well. I think that's why he sent me a message earlier and I was like, I'm sorry I didn't get first. I messed up this week. So he clearly I think there is another couple of tenths there that he could have shaved off. He could have gone even faster. Baz said he could have gotten 17.6. Yeah, I mean, you could see he lost speed at the end. He didn't even use plasma ground boosts or anything like that, I don't think. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Let me have a look again. Am I wrong? No, not here at all. I think he used like the rocket kind of ground boost, if that makes sense. And it's over here, and he kind of doesn't quite lift into it as well as he could have. But you know what? I'm being negative, although he's just bloody won round 3. Like, that is so damn impressive from him. So yeah, it's been so strong for him at the moment. What I'll do, guys, is I will. All right, I'll show you what I've been sent. So right, what we have, okay, is we've got a run. Cape Corp, if I'm saying the name right. I haven't got the name in front of me. Has sent me a run. It's a bot run, okay? It's not a real person doing CPM and trying to get the optimal speed possible in round 3. So you can see what it's like for a non-human person to get it. Let me see if I can find it quickly. This is the one. So be careful, guys. Yeah, as Nookie says, don't blink. Let's watch. I don't. What? That's the first time I've seen it as well. So yeah, that's robots doing round 3. So he still managed to shave off about 2.5 seconds off what? No, not even 2.5 seconds. 2.3 seconds off what Baz did. He just kind of like slides into the tunnel as well. It just looks ridiculous. I don't know how it's programmed, actually. I'm not sure. You know what? I prefer not knowing everything about how it's done. I just like seeing the end result and being like, what? Yeah, so what we've got that's going to be after is we've got round 4. It's currently in progress at the moment. I'm not going to show you guys my run, but I'll show you guys what the map looks like. It's a strafe only map. You can see my ghost ahead of us, but I'll just I'll just show you what it looks like quickly so that you can see what to expect on the next run. So you want to go through to this bit. And there's different ways that you can get across here. But you want to avoid going to the ground because otherwise you'll teleport out. And eventually get across this little section. It is a beautiful map, by the way. If you actually take the time to look at the detail on it, it really looks gorgeous. Now this is a way that CPM players can get up to this section here. Otherwise, VQ3ers, I believe, will be going down here. Oh. I'm not going to give any more like hints and stuff as to what the runs will look like. I know I've been doing a load of runs on my stream, but I'll leave it at that for you guys to maybe experience more surprise later. You can make it across there. And there's cool little things in this where you can check out, hey, this is what one of the first rooms looked like, where I jumped off there and went around. Teleport, come back. Now, very simply, you can see that you can make it through there quite comfortably. Otherwise, a little dance across. So there's lots of little windows, and eventually you want to get down to the bottom. See, that's dead end over there. You can see all the prettiness inside. You can go up this way. Oh, actually, no, you can't go up this way. That's a lie. So you can't go up this way. You can go up this way. Or there's also this way around will take you across. This is where we were before. Then you get to this section. You can go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Or go across the middle. Ah! And this is the end of the run. So, this is the one to look out for next week. I need to figure out when does that end? So, I'm not going to be around when this round ends. So, we're going to have to do a little recap on this later. Because DreamHack Winter and stuff is happening. But I'll make sure to let people know when this is happening, and we can work from there. So, guys, we have just passed midnight now. Thank you everyone so much. I can see that people have been hosting, people have been following as well. Thanks so much for the support today, guys, and for watching everything that's been happening. Tomorrow is going to be some 2v2. I am going to be doing probably a few more streams, doing some runs before I fly away. But yeah, I mean, I have a strong attachment, sort of almost spiritually, in my heart in connection with Defrag. I love seeing this, guys. I love the Quake physics. I love CPM. I love VQ3, and I love seeing people do the most crazy stuff with it. And I think this Defrag World Cup is a fantastic competition that celebrates the best things about Quake 3 physics, which in my opinion are the greatest gaming physics that have ever existed. So yeah, I got nothing more, guys. I got nothing more. It's been a long evening, but we've had some sick games. I'll make sure I get VODs up and stuff on YouTube. Have yourself an amazing Saturday night, and I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Take care. I'll punch my monitor.